Why do we intentionally make ourselves sad with music? It's a strange, illogical human behavior. Our entire biology is wired to avoid pain. You touch a hot stove, you learn instantly. You eat bad food, you avoid it. Yet, when we feel a little down, we actively search for a song we know will amplify that exact feeling. This is the sadness paradox, and it's not a flaw. It's one of the most sophisticated, healing features of your brain. To understand it, we have to look at what's happening on 3 different levels. The first level is pure, subconscious chemistry. When you hear that heartbreaking melody, your brain's emotional centers light up. Your brain can't always tell the difference between artistic tragedy and real-life tragedy. It perceives this distress in the music and prepares for an actual, painful loss. In response, it decides to send help. It releases a hormone, prolactin. This isn't a minor chemical. It's a powerful, nurturing hormone. It's the same one released when we cry, creating that feeling of calm after the storm. It's released in mothers to promote bonding. Its entire job is to comfort you and create a state of peace. But here's the beautiful, brilliant catch. There is no real loss. You just listen to a song. Your brain has just flooded your system with this powerful, it's all going to be okay hormone for free. You get the powerful consolation with none of the devastating real-world cost. You've essentially biohacked your own comfort system. But it's not just a chemical hack. If it were, any sad sound would do. The second level is psychological, and this is where it gets deep. When researchers asked people what they really feel when listening to sad music, the #1 answer wasn't sadness. It was nostalgia. The music acts as a key. It's a sweet sorrow. It unlocks a door to reflection, letting you think about past memories, past selves, and the simple, profound passage of time. It's not just sad, it's deep. This depth isn't for everyone, and it's a clue to who does this. The effect is strongest in people who score high on the personality trait of empathy. They are the ones who feel moved by the music. For them, this feeling of connection is processed as a reward. Their brain's pleasure centers actually light up. They are literally being rewarded for their ability to connect with another's experience. This feeling of connection is so vital. It's a core human need. And just speaking of that, if you're feeling a connection to these ideas, if they're making you think, hitting the like button is a simple, powerful way to let me know. It helps this channel find more curious minds, and it's a huge help. But this connection isn't just a reward, it's a survival tool. This brings us to the third level, emotional. One of our greatest, deepest human fears is isolation. Not just being alone, but feeling alone in our pain. We're terrified that we are the only one who feels this specific, strange, deep in the chest ache. Sad music is the ultimate destroyer of that fear. When an artist sings the exact words you've been thinking, when a melody perfectly captures an emotion you thought was yours alone, you feel seen. It's a form of virtual empathy. It's a virtual friend reaching out across time to say, I've been there, too. You are not alone. But why is it so safe to listen to? This is the final, most brilliant piece. Our brains have a cognitive safety switch. It knows this is art. It's processing the emotion, but it hasn't flagged an actual threat. Real-life sadness is chaotic, dangerous. It has consequences. Artistic sadness, however, is observed. You get to be a spectator of the emotion, not a victim. This spectator mode is what allows for the final, most important part, the safe space. Real sadness is messy. You can't just turn it off. A sad song is the opposite. It is an emotional simulation. It's a controlled environment where you are in charge. It has a clear beginning, a middle, and an end. You can pause it. You can skip it. This safe space allows for catharsis. That's the scientific term for an emotional purge. You get to practice feeling. You can let your own grief or stress come to the surface, observe it without judgment, and let it go. When the song ends, you feel lighter. You've cleaned out the emotional clutter. You have successfully regulated your own mind. So, you're not broken for listening to sad music. You're not looking for sadness. You're looking for comfort, nostalgia, connection, and catharsis. You are using one of the oldest, most sophisticated tools we have to heal. Keep learning, keep wondering. NYX out.